For the past 30 days, I took 10,000 steps per day to see what kind of results I could achieve. So let's jump right into the video. Starting on April 30th, I decided I wanted to try out a new challenge by taking 10,000 steps per day for 30 days. This challenge just wrapped up on May 29th, 2020, so let's take a look at the results in terms of how much body weight I lost and body fat percentage change I had over that time. No, I am working a standard 9 to 5 job. I actually work from 8 to 5, so this did play a big factor in trying to get in 10,000 steps per day, which I will cover later in the video. So let's quickly cover the rules of the 10,000 steps per day challenge that I did. So of course I had to complete 10,000 steps per day. I was able to do any type of steps, which could include things like walking, jogging, running, sprinting, or anything else that could garner steps to get closer to the 10,000 step goal. The challenge went from April 30th, 2020 to May 29th, 2020. For tracking my steps, I did use the Fitbit Charge 4, which also has GPS tracking, but I mainly use this only for tracking my steps throughout the day. And at the beginning of each day, I used my Renpho Bluetooth scale in order to track my weight as well as body fat percentage. This allowed me to see if I did have any changes over the 30-day span. Alright, and with that said, let's take a look at the results of the challenge overall. Throughout the entire challenge, I took a total of 265,723 steps. My average daily steps came out to 11,553, so that's pretty cool. I did actually fail on 2 of the days, coming in with only 9,000-ish steps, 9.5 thousand, instead of the 10,000, but I did average in the end over 11,000 steps. So technically I failed the challenge, but if we're going over the average and missing only 2 days, I think that my results are still going to be pretty similar to what they would have been regardless. Looking at my weight change, I went from 191.3 pounds down to 188.6, meaning that I had a total weight drop of 2.7 pounds. And for my body fat percentage, it marked me at a 4.9% body fat, which ended up dropping to 14.6% after the 30 days. Also, I did run another experiment while doing this, where I wanted to see how long it would take me to take 10,000 steps total. I did release a quick video on this on the channel, which I will link to in the description below, but just so you know, it did take me about an hour and a half to walk 10,000 total steps while being tracked on my Fitbit. And you can actually track the exact steps in the workout, so I didn't take my total step day for that count. I actually started the step counter at 0, and it took me an hour and 29 minutes, we'll round to an hour and 30 minutes to complete 10,000 steps, just so you know. So with all that said, let's jump into my final thoughts after doing a 10,000 step day for the past 30 days. Number 1, it's an easy and simple way to burn additional calories. However, if things like rain and snow are stopping you, it might be a little harder, as well as things like work might get in your way. Going off of the work point, I do again work from about 8 to 5 currently at my job, which I'm doing, of course, work from home with the virus going around. With that, it did make this challenge actually a bit harder than I expected, because I would end my workday with around 3,000 to 5,000 steps, which isn't very much. So that required me, after my day was over at about 5 p.m., to go out and either walk my dogs around the neighborhood or just go out by myself listening to podcasts or whatever it might be. Even some days it rained, so I literally just on my porch here paced back and forth a couple thousand steps. So I'd be out here for like an hour, sometimes half an hour to an hour, just walking back and forth to complete this challenge to see if I could do it for the 30 days. Now I am rather upset that I had 2 days fall short where I didn't take the 10,000 steps. I made it to the 9,000 but didn't quite make it to 10,000. And there was one day I forgot to do my tracking of my weight, but in the end I don't think it changed it all that much. But just so you know, there were a few things in there that did kind of make this harder for me to complete 10,000 steps per day, or I forgot. But the main issue was that I would get out of work and again only have like 3,000 to 5,000 steps and have to make up all of that extra walking after work in the few hours I had leading up to before I go to bed. And then to finish things off, there wasn't really that much change in terms of body composition or anything in this exercise. I enjoyed the walks. They actually they woke me up some days, got me kind of re-energized and ready to go and do things like make more videos for all of you. But in all honesty, it really didn't change much in terms of weight loss or body fat percentage change over the month that I did it. Again, probably most likely because I was eating back all the calories I was burning regardless, but it was just kind of a nice way to be more active throughout my day and see that I actually made some movement through the day as well. And that is it for this 10,000 steps per day challenge. If you did like the video, again, please like and subscribe to GamerBody for more videos just like this one. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to head over to gamerbody.com. I'll actually have a full article of this written over at that website, and you can check out my current training program, equipment, and resources I'm using to build muscle and confidence from the comfort of home. And that's it for this video, so again, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Be fit and game on.